Hey guys, it's Brandon with Rusk Woodworking Family, and tonight we're going to be working on a project out in the shop that you can actually hide your personal belongings. These days you just can't trust everybody that comes over your house, or if you want to hide a key or something outside. So the first one, I'm going to show you a few of them, but the first one, all you're going to need is a little piece of a 2x4. This one's right about 8 inches long. As long as it's about 5 inches long, it'll work. This one's right at about 8 1/4. So what we're going to do is, to do this project, you're going to need a drill, and I believe this one I'm going to be using a 1 inch. And before we do this, go ahead and find the center. So once you've got the center marked, you're going to go ahead and take your drill bit and you're going to go ahead and center it. And we're going to start off slowly, because you'll just drill a little bit and then you back it out and pull the sawdust out. We'll go ahead and change the battery out here. I've had this Porter cable. It comes with a... If you're looking for a really good drill, I've had this Porter cable here for almost 3 years. I've actually got a newer one here that I've used. It's also, yeah, this one I've had about 3 years. This is the newest one that come out. These are really good drills. I recommend the Porter cable. I've had really good luck out of the batteries. So if you're looking for a drill, these are really good. I'd recommend them. I'll leave a link down below and let you go check them out. And I believe they've got one kind of like an impact one. You can get 2 of them come together, or you can buy them separate, whichever one. So like I said, I'll leave a link down below and you can go check them out. Go ahead and get back to this. Perfect. That's right about 5 inches. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and take another 2x4 and I'm going to go ahead and cut a square out and round it out, and we'll use that to go inside there to look like a cork, and then I'll show you how you can hide it where nobody will actually notice it. So let's go ahead and go over here and cut this out. I already know how big the hole is, so I'll get a rough estimate of how big I need to start out with. Okay, so now I got a rough estimate of the size of the cork I'm going to do. I know that this hole is bigger than a 1/4, so I do not have a $half. So what I'm going to do is mark it a little bit big. There's probably a better way to do this, but this is just the way I choose. So I know that that is going to be bigger than the hose. So what I'm going to do is take this back over here, and then I'm going to cut the corners off, and then I'll take a sander, and then we'll sand it all the way down to it meets the size it needs to be. So let's go ahead and go back over here. I'm going to go ahead and cut this in half, just because the block doesn't have to be that long, but I'll have another piece just in case I mess up. So now I'm just going to go ahead and cut the corner. Now that I have it kind of rounded a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and bring the sander over here, and then we'll go ahead and make it the size it needs to be. This belt sander here works out perfect for small shops. I'll leave a link below. It works out perfect for my flags, especially if we're working with small projects. So like I say, I'll leave a link below and let you check that out and see what you think about that. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this up here, and we're going to start sanding and making this round so we can use the top of it for the cork. We're just about there. It takes a little bit of time, but if you do it right, it'll look really good. I think that's going to work right there. I think that's going to work as soon as I get done just pushing it down in there. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. And I always put just a little staple. Like I say, all the tools that I'm using tonight, I'll leave a link below so you can go check those out. Now you got your cork, so you can go ahead and put your money inside of it, or key, whatever you want to use, you can put inside of it. Poke it down inside. So here's where the part comes in real handy to actually hide it. So you're going to play like this is the table, okay, in your shop. I've already got a screw started here, so I'm going to go ahead and put it here. You want to be sure you got the cork part at the top. And like I say, just you can screw another screw inside of it. That way you can hang something up on it. That way it doesn't look out of the ordinary. Go ahead and put another screw inside of it. Just remember you got a hollow spot. So when you get ready to take it out, you can go ahead and use the same screw to pop the cork out. And then pull your money right out of it. Just like that. Pretty simple. So if you have not yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and check that notification bell up there so you don't miss any of the latest videos. We hope you have a wonderful day, and may God bless you.